What's going on, everyone? How you doing this evening? Back again. How's everybody doing this evening? I want to make this a real quick video for you guys. And before I, go any further, please like and subscribe to the channel. It's Dream Big Kasim Lamar Dream Big Podcast on YouTube. All right, so let's get this going. Again, good Sunday evening for to you guys. I want to do a video. It's actually another video that you have to do with kids' safety and mental illness, and how things, how this young woman, 26 years old. I wanted to do the video 2 days ago. 26 years old with 2 kids, killed the children. People saying it's something to do with her mental health. She has a boyfriend, in-house boyfriend of the 2 children, and he found the kids, unresponsive. I'm gonna give it to you guys, show you a video, and then I'm gonna read an article on it. Again, this is in Las Vegas, where this young lady, 26-year-old woman, killed the children. And we're gonna go from there. Hold on, let me share this. First, we're gonna go with the
Las Vegas woman.
1 second, guys, not this one. My apologies. Sorry about that. You know these commercials. Here you go. All right, here we go.
Have all cleared out for the night as they continue to try to figure out what happened and why the rest of the neighborhood is left heartbroken.
It's a very, very sad. That never registered with me, how people can kill kids, and especially their own.
It's hard for neighbors to understand and even talk about what happened here near Sierra Vista and Maryland Parkway. Natalie Gibson lives nearby.
I saw the police out here. And
it's a horrific scene that officers are dealing with right now and the family are dealing with.
Metro Police said when officers got to these apartments around 12:15 Friday, they found 2 young sisters, a 1-year-old and a 2-month-old. Officers tried to save them, but it was too late. Detectives said their mother killed them. Their father is the one who called 911.
The father of the child came home and noticed that both children were in a corner in the living room, and went up to both children and noticed that both children were cold.
Lieutenant Ray Spencer said no neighbors heard anything until after.
My heart broke, and I actually was crying. I'm like, oh, they didn't even get a chance.
Gibson told me as a mother with 4 kids of her own, it hit her hard.
If I'd have known the person, if there was anything going on, I would have took the kids. Because the last thing you want to do is kill your kids. I don't care what's going on with you, what the situation. Call somebody for help.
The sadness, the hopelessness, and not enough mental health care for women who need it. That's what's going on in my mind.
When Lieutenant Spencer was asked about the mother having a mental illness,
it's still too early, but I would definitely not rule that out at this point.
The horrific scene Lieutenant Spencer described is taking its toll on the family, officers, and neighbors.
It's hard. It's just really hard to just hear something like that. You couldn't be there to help or nothing. It's two little kids gone. They never have a chance to live.
Detectives are still trying to figure out a motive tonight. The mother, who is in her late 20s, was booked on 2 open murder charges. Reporting live, I'm Kyla Gaylor, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
All right, hold on 1 second, guys. Let me bring you to the article now. Okay, we're gonna read this article a little bit. Okay, according to the arrest report, when medical professional arrived at the scene and pronounced both children dead, Sharp Jefferson was heard again commenting on how much the children's body parts may be worth. According, crazy. This is ridiculous, man. According to the reports, Jaquan told police he and Sharp Jefferson had been in a relationship since 2018, and that their relationship had been normal up until a few weeks prior when Sharp Jefferson alleged that Jaquan had cheated on her with his spirit wife. Jaquan told police that on November 5th, when he left to visit his grandmother, nothing was out of the ordinary, Fox 5 cited. That was the night before the children were found dead. Fox 5 cited police who said in an arrest report that Sharp Jefferson was arrested on scene and taken to the Las Vegas PD headquarters for questioning and for her safety. Members who arrived were reportedly angry with Sharp Jefferson. Family members. Fox 5 City Sharp Jefferson stated to police she didn't have kids or that she knew Jaquan. She told police she lived alone in her apartment and woke up on the morning of November 6th to two children in her living room that appeared to be dead. Police said in the arrest report that rather than call for her help, Sharp Jefferson took a shower. According to the arrest report, Sharp Jefferson told police she was set up to look like she had killed the kids. She told the police someone must have entered her apartment and set up all the children's things in order to set her up for the death of the two children who were not hers, quote unquote. When asked about her comment regarding the view of the children's body parts, the arrest report noted that Sharp Jefferson said she saw a movie where people made money on body parts after a person dead. That's how it's written. Body parts after a person died, I should say. Fox 5 reported that the court records indicate Sharp Jefferson was denied bail in a November 7th court hearing. Her next hearing was set for November the 10th. Okay, let's bring this back right here. Bring me back. From my knowledge of what occurred with this whole situation is that whatever it could be mental illness, and it just can't be. It could be like jealousy. It could be jealousy of the two girls because it was two daughters. It could be anything. Not enough. Things. That's why I waited 2 to 3 days because not enough stuff came out on this particular case. The situation with the mother saying that the body parts, because I put this on my Instagram the other day, a couple of days ago. She was saying that the body parts was worth money. Then she said those kids aren't hers. I don't know what's going on. Then she said that the boyfriend, she don't know the boyfriend, that they've been together for 2 years or more. It could be that. But I see a lot of people, as you saw, one of the women said, women, mothers need, health care and this and that and third. It's a shame. Didn't really mention the baby. I'm not talking about the lady that was talking the most, the other older lady that was inside the car, the lady that was standing up had something on her head. I didn't hear her say anything about the kids. I just heard it's a shame. It was like, like sound like she was painting the woman as the victim. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that's what it sounded like to me. If you have mental illness, and the boyfriend broke it down, he said something went wrong like 2 weeks ago. It was a little ordinary, saying that I'm sleeping with a spirit woman or something like that. What the article said, that the boyfriend, the alleged boyfriend, supposedly said, and he says it started to act strange then and there. See, what people don't understand is, this is all alleged for what I'm about to say. This woman could be on drugs. She could be doing some drugs while, he's not here. It's a lot, but it's also a whole lot of pressure as being a mother, as being a father, as being a parent in this society. But I thought the pressure is a little bit off when you have both parents in the household. I could be wrong, but in my reality, that's what I always thought. But again, this is what we get. We get a lot of people, not really worried about the kids, except for that one woman. We need to worry about what's going on with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Not what's going on with the kids. What precautions we need to make to make sure the mothers or the fathers are not having mental breakdowns. Maybe we do need more mental health. Maybe that should be free when you see a partner of yours going through stuff, especially when you have children involved in a relationship. It's very important. And, and again, I'm going to be, my opinion about the thing, I don't know. Again, it could be drugs that she was using at the time, or it also can be a situation where she really was breaking down mentally, she really was like not understanding. Maybe the boyfriend was always, working and things of that nature, to be a provider and protector. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. It need to be hopefully it's going to be more information coming out on it. But my whole stance on the whole thing is, when you feel like something's going on with you, maybe you don't want to be in a relationship. Maybe you feel like you don't want to be a parent anymore. Maybe you find your partner is, you're not trusting your partner, so it's putting a lot of pressure on you to hold it in. Maybe you need to seek help immediately, and especially once again when you have children. Especially when you have children, and I just hope people realize and understand that this is, like I said with the other video that I made before about the father, raping and killing his daughter. You guys have to understand, man, this society has to realize when you have kids in a situation. I have a small child, as I said before. I have an 18-month-old, soon to be 19 months. I have a 20-year-old son, and I have also a 17-year-old daughter. It's, even as a father, it's pressure on the father. It's pressure on the mother. People say, especially the mother. No, but I won't even say that, because I feel as though that it's a lot of great fathers than there were 30, 40 years ago. In my generation coming up, the fathers was for the most part, wasn't in the kid's life at all. But there's so much information to seek help. If you feel like you about to go that route, and you got this demented side of you, you better get some help. And especially if you have, I will repeat it 1,000 times, especially if you have children, especially, and this is my, this is my thing. This, again, if you have kids and if you're seeking more help, If you're seeking, you need help mentally, go get it. But I will never, you know, I would never make the person that killed children the victim. I don't care how mentally disturbed that they are. That's just my personal thing. If this is true, and people saying she's mentally ill out of the blue, she's still not a victim to me. You need to get yourself some help. And if you have a partner that you think is a little, over the top, like mentally unstable, please don't have no children with them. And if you think that they're showing you now you already have children, you best to focus on getting them help or getting out of the situations with your child or children coming with you. You don't play with people that's not working with a full deck. You don't play with people like that. That's the point. That's what you need to understand. This is why it's extremely important to know who you laying in bed with, especially if you have an unprotected sex with that person. You have to understand this because people getting sick and sicker. And our kids, as I say again, is the least protected in this society. We worry about the women a lot. We don't worry about our children. And this is what kills me. So again, when you have kids involved, seek help. Seek help now. But before this occurs, if you have a partner that you feel like is not working with a full deck, it's time to start realizing that you need to get out that relationship before you create another life with that person. I promise you, I've been there. I saw somebody was Looney Tunes, and I said to myself, do I want this? You got to think of the big picture. That's what we call three-dimensional thinking. Even if the person changed over time, and that can happen, this is when you got to start making moves. Let's say you already married the person. You already had children with the person. You got to make moves to protect your welfare and your children's welfare immediately. All right. This is the end of the video. This is what I wanted to put in. Quick video for you guys. And, this is a very sad video. Another more kids dying. And we worry about everything else but our children that I see on a daily basis. Nobody want to talk about stuff like that, but I'll be the one. Look, I'll be your Huckleberry. I talk about our children, and I talk about how we need to protect our children the most. All right. All right, then please, guys, again, like and subscribe to the channel. This is Kasim Lamar Dream Big Podcast on YouTube. I'm hitting you up with more videos. Check me out. Peace.